It's me, Ruthie. Clay is working, so you have me by myself. And before I go into anything I'm going to talk about on this video, I want to extend out to you my hand to help you grow your channel. And I'm going to put on my cheap old dollar store glasses here because it's early in the morning and I can't see you. But I can't see me as I'm looking into the camera actually. Um, this is what we're going to do first of all. Everyone that comments on this video, and you can talk about your channel, you can talk about whatever you want, please subscribe to everyone that comments. This way everyone can grow their channel, and you can say what your channel's about. You know, you can say if you have a giveaway, you can list all your social links. It doesn't matter, but this is your opportunity to grow your channel, especially I know there's a lot of small channels and big channels that are always looking to grow their channel. Okay, now with that, there's a lot of things that are happening right now here at our little backyard farm. One is that Clay and I both got glasses. New glasses, I should say. I've actually worn glasses since I have been a kid, but we went to the eye doctor, and this might answer a question that you may have. Clay and I both have the same prescription, and the eye doctor told both of us just go to the dollar store or wherever and pick up readers. Neither one of us need glasses for driving, and he said just go to the regular dollar store and get readers. So my reading glasses have cost me $1, $1, and I have a whole bunch of them. So if you have ever wondered about that question, there's your answer, because I was looking it up and online to find out if that could be before I even went in, because I knew I needed readers, and I have a little bit of a weird problem with my eyes, and so I didn't know how I was going to approach the eyeglasses, because I didn't know if I was going to have bifocals, because one time I paid $600 for bifocals, and I wore them for a week, and they made me so dizzy I had to change them. Then I had 2 different contacts in my eyes, because I don't see in 3D, but I see out of both of my eyes, so I'll see out of this side, this side, this side, this side, and it was a lot easier with contacts. But as the story went, all I needed was readers. So that is a good thing to know. If you know, but I would suggest going to the eye doctor, because if you need them for driving or something that you're working on. But she said it's perfectly okay for both of you guys. Just go to the dollar store. She suggested it. I didn't even have to ask her. So anyway, and she also told me that the dollar store readers and stuff will not ruin my eyes, because that was another concern because of different prescription strengths. So I can have as many prescription strengths as I want. What's in that corner over there? Oh, that's the outlet. I was looking, I said, did something land on the ground over there? Okay, Clay and I are both losing weight. We have both lost 10 pounds, so keep us in your prayers. The other thing is I moved Mr. Wilbur, not Mr. Wilbur, Wilbur, my guinea pig, outside, because I'm spending a good chunk of my day outside, and he likes to eat the grass, and he's got a little pen outside, so he's out with the baby rabbits and the other rabbits, and we just, you know, a lot of people, you can raise your guinea pigs outside. You just have to make sure they're covered and warm and all that. So he is having a ball out there with the baby rabbits, and he's got his own pen. He's not mixed with the rabbits, because you shouldn't mix your guinea pig with your bunnies. Some people do, because a bunny will usually bully a guinea pig. So he's having a ball outside. So he's been outside, and you know, he's got a little cage and everything, so he's all set. So that's something that if you raise guinea pigs here, when I had guinea pigs, I mean, it was great, because I mean, I just love the guinea pigs, but I only have Wilbur right now. But he'll be coming in, of course, in the winter. But he can be out on these nice days. It's going to be like 77 today. So, let's see. Clay bought me, if you haven't been watching or missed some of the videos, 25 African violets, which I'm super excited about. So I'm messing around with them, moving them around, fixing them up, and working with them. If you see my hand, I'm moving the camera back and forth. My arm's tired. Okay, now, and I hope that you're subscribing to everyone down there, if that's, you know, if you want to grow your channel. I want to talk to you guys just for a second about the little things in life, about staying joyful and happy. I'm with my hand there. About being joyful and happy and stuff. I like to keep myself positive. My family lives far away from me. I never see anybody. Nobody ever comes to visit me. They do, but, you know, I used to be at my family's house like every single day. So now all of a sudden I move, you know, an hour from everybody, so I don't see everybody that often because they work, they have lives, or like my mom, she doesn't have a car and that type of thing. So I do a lot of things to keep myself happy. I read books, which is like a mental vacation. I color, you know, I write with colored pens when I'm working, and I have tons and tons of hobbies. And the thing is, it's the little things in life that keep you happy. And you have to choose to be happy. If I sat here all day and I felt sorry for myself, if I did it today, and then I did tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, it would be almost impossible to pick myself up from that funk. So, you know, you've got to keep yourself positive. The minute you feel yourself sinking, you've got to lift yourself up. And I don't know if you guys ever saw my video on never feel sorry for yourself. I mean, you've got to be happy, a happy-go-lucky person. I'm happy naturally. I know years ago when I worked at Lazy Boy, one guy came in the morning and he goes, "Ruthie, you just can't be that happy at 8 in the morning." But I'm usually just like, "Hey everybody, it's me. I'm happy. Everybody, you know, Ruthie's here. Yeah," you know, kind of horsing around, you know. But you've got to have that, keep that happy attitude. Clay works a lot, so I'm by myself a lot, but I do actually have phone calls that I make every day. I talk to my mom every day. I talk to one of my sisters that's home every day. Let me move my hands around. And so that kind of stuff. But I want to encourage you to, you know, always work on your happiness level. Always try to keep that positive attitude. And don't, you know, don't get sucked into everything. I know right now there's a lot of things going on in the news. Turn it off. Pick up a book. You know what? It's just like things that happened years ago. You know, not everything that happens on the news is going to hit your front door. I mean, yes, you want to be concerned and know what's going on in the world. I'm not saying, you know, be oblivious to it, but I'm like a sales, PR, recruiting girl. That's kind of been my, one of my big skills. One of the skills I've had in life. And salespeople generally do better not knowing all the news and stuff, because we always have to stay happy and positive, you know. So I'm just saying that that's a common thing with some personality types, you know. And so just maintaining your happiness level is important, because not only do you affect yourself, but you affect everyone around you. So like if you do something bad, like say you went out and went to jail, well, you affect not just yourself, you affect your kids, your wife, your husband. So same with your happiness. You can, someone's having a bad day, you can cheer them up just by being joyful. Sometimes there's days that my sister I think taught me this, who mothers mothers, others other mothers. So sometimes there's, say someone I know that's having a bad day or going through a hard time, you know, I'll just sit and listen. And then I'll try to lift them up and just, you know, talk them out of, like, you know, just say, go read a book, don't worry about it, just got to take care of it and forget it. There's nothing you can do. Do what you can and don't drive yourself nuts with it. Because so many times, you know, we just think about all these problems that are in the world, and, you know, sometimes all you got to do is pray and ask God to help you and forget it. Because you can't do anything sometimes but expect God to help you. Now, if it's a situation like, say, you want to get your driver's license, well, then get the book, study, you know, pay somebody, buy a car, do all the steps you can to get your license, because it's easier if you have a car to learn on your own car than ask someone else to use their car. That's why I said it like that. Do everything that you can, and then be positive. It's going to happen. It doesn't have to happen right this second. Might happen a year from now. Like right now, I'm trying to lose weight. I got really discouraged because I put on a lot of weight. I started feeling hopeless. For me, it's a lot of weight. What I put on. So, but then I figured, well, a year from now, 2 years from now, I'll be back to where the size I'm supposed to be, and I'm not driving myself crazy with it. Just I'm doing portion control. All I'm doing is eating less than I did before, trying to eat less and less, because realistically, it's not realistic for me to say I'm never going to eat a piece of chocolate cake again. I mean, think about these fad diets. People go on these fad diets. Like, am I going to really eat vegetable soup the rest of my life? No, I'm not. Am I going to really just drink for 2 or 3 months water or stuff and never eat? No, that's not. I mean, not that you don't eat, but eat like a bird. You got to just slowly lose a couple pounds a week, and within a year or so, you'll get where you want to be. Because, when you get older, time flies by faster. I'm 54, so time flies by faster. So you kind of, you just say, well, a couple years from now, I'll be thin, and I don't, I want to be healthy. So, all these little things in life, the stop and smell the roses. You might not have a lot of money. You might not have any money, but say, you just sit outside and, find something special that you like to do. Maybe you just every day you just enjoy drinking a cup of tea, or maybe you just enjoy reading a book or something. Find something that makes you happy. Mental vacations. Take them throughout the day. Books are mental vacations. If you don't like to read, crafting, making different types of things is a mental vacation. Shoot, I vacation all day long. I do some housework, then I crochet, I do some housework, then I go out and, look up at the sky for a minute. I mean, all day long, I just take these little teeny breaks. And yes, sometimes it seems like I'm working all the time, because I also am a blogger and different things, but I'm happiest when I'm busy and being productive. And I do take breaks through the day. You'll hear me and Clay always joke about my naps, because I tried to keep up with Clay's schedule, and it was just too hard, because he gets up at 3 in the morning, and to stay up from 3 to 3, make dinner, then clean up and all that stuff. I'm like, I have to have my nap through the day. So I take a nap. Might be when Clay gets home, might be before, but I do. I take a nap every single day. And when people say negative things to me, I just, brush it off. Offenses will come. You can't let it get to you. Just say, well, that's their opinion. Doesn't mean everybody thinks that way. Doesn't mean, you don't respect if someone has, something serious to, in your life. But one of my favorite sayings is, who told you that? Well, this and this and this. Well, who told you that? Is it even true? So anyway, I just want to encourage you with those words. I want to encourage you today to just go out and find little things that mean something to you. And like I said, I enjoy when I'm working, because I'm a blogger. Like I said before, I have a blog. I write with colored pens. I'll use, I'll draw on my picture on my paper, or, I'll just do things that make me happy while I'm doing things. And like I said, I'll take a break after I do a load of laundry and do the dishes and stuff. I'll sit down for a few minutes and I'll crochet. I just do things that make me happy throughout the day, kind of minister to myself, so to speak, because when you give out a lot, especially if you are into backyard farming, or your work, or you have children, or you have a family, or whatever, if you're giving out a lot, you have to give something back. So you have to minister to yourself, or you'll break down and just feel terrible. I mean, you have to say, I worked all day. I'm going to take 5 minutes. My voice sounded funny there, didn't it? I worked all day. So as you're, I help Clay throughout the day. I do things for him. So I take time for me so that I can strengthen up. This is another reason why I take a nap, so that I can take a nap, so that when I'm with Clay, I'm not miserable, I'm not unhappy. And so by ministering to yourself, or by helping yourself, by doing the little happy things for yourself, it helps you to help other people. Do you see how that works? And it's good to teach your children that, to teach your husband that, to say, listen, I wasn't sitting around all day. I fed the chickens, I did the dishes, I did the laundry. Yes, there's always going to be things to do. Guess what? It never ends. But if you take that little time for yourself, then when you get up, you can actually get more done. And I know for me, sometimes I feel overwhelmed because my house is in the midst of remodeling, which it seems like it's been that way for a few years. But, Clay and I started our life together a few years back, and it was a big adjustment for both of us. So, got the farm going. Now the inside can get going this year. Yes, the inside. But it's like there's always something to do. And I've been trying to help Clay a lot with the chores lately, so he doesn't have so much to do. So a lot of times I try to do the chores before he even gets home from work, so he doesn't have to do the chores, and then that area is done. And feeding the rabbits, feeding the chickens, and all that, and any little things that need to get done around here. But that's okay, because you know what? At the end of the day, we sit down, we look at each other, we have a happy day every single day. It doesn't matter if everything's perfect, but at the end of the day, we are happy because I took care of me so I can take care of him. And he takes care of him so he can take care of me. So there you go. Find little things that make you happy every single day. Subscribe to each other, and that should help you out and make you happy too. Okay, guys, God bless. I'll see you in my next video. Take care.